Hey, yo, what's going on? But once again, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters, Otaku Gamos out there. This is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011 AK Criticism Guy 2009. Of course, you guys are wrestling this channel. Don't check out freedom.com. Of course, Triple Suits on FNE people are interested in this program. Best partnership I ever had, all the good shit. Links to description about down below. Annotation on side if any people are interested in this program. Best partnership I ever had, like I just said. Any people are interested in that type of company partnership stuff. Anyways. I actually heard about this like 3 days ago. The thing is, you guys know my schedule. Wednesday and Thursday are usually the days I don't do videos. And Friday, the reason I didn't do it then because I was actually keeping up with this anime thing I was watching for almost like 4 days since like Tuesday. That's why there's been a little bit of a lacking in the videos lately. I've been slowly starting getting back in the whole anime manga style series stuff because I haven't done it in like 6 months. I think the last anime series I watched like predominantly most of the time was like One Punch Man, and that was last year back in like October. Even though I think it came out in August at that time, 2015. And it's funny because the anime series has been out for like 2 years. They finally got an English dub like about a couple months ago, which was the Kill la Kill season 2 series, which I actually got into way back in 2014, even though it was like 2.5 years ago. Finally started watching that shit again for the second season. It's still goddamn mind-blowing and a very, very amazing positive crystal style dynamics sort of way. It's just unfucking explainable. One of the best anime series out there, even though it has a lot of fan service and has a couple sexualized themes and shit like that. Still by far one of the best things ever. I'm not gonna lie. Even though it was overpopularized anime, just like a One Punch Man was. But other than that, I keep wanting to call it One Man Punch. It was One Punch Man. But anyways, yeah, there's that. And I've been watching a couple underrated anime series out there. The main two I think was called Victoria or something like that, or I think it was Psycho Pass. No, Psycho Pass was older, and then Taboom. It was one of those two. It was sort of like that. It was mystery detective sort of type of thing. I don't even know what it was, but that style genre where mystery detective, and the girl's name was Victoria. But in Japanese, I'm not trying to offend Asian people out there, but they call it Victoria, Victorica-san or something. I don't know. That's what it was instead of Victoria. I don't know. But other than that, it is what it is. You know, I've been watching that, and then this old one that was from Jetix a long ass time ago when Disney was still big back in the day. I think it was in 2006. I thought it was older than that. 2008 was called. It was from Bandai Namco. So this is the same people that made the HAL Laboratories thing. The same people that made Kirby Right Back at You. It was called Oban Star, and I thought it was the anime style that they did for it was actually from France. I forgot that France actually has a couple of anime series that they've done in the past, like they did with Totally Spies and Code Lyoko. They have a different, unique sense of style when it comes to that type of animation productions when they try to do anime Japanese style. It's still fairly decent, I'm not going to get it wrong. Forgot France does that type of thing. But it's still pretty damn good, I'm not going to lie. Voice acting was really cool. There was some parts in the moments that was kind of cheesy, but at the same time, still pretty damn nice. This isn't an anime review. This is a reaction review segment, though, so almost went off topic there. So yeah, that's why I've been kind of lacking a lot of videos lately, even though I just posted those other 2 videos not too long ago, but that was like way back when I did it on Monday. And this was from a while ago. I think one of them had to do with like the Microsoft Sony Xbox One thing. I think I was spilled out on Tuesday. Excuse me, it wasn't on Monday, it was on Tuesday. I already covered that yesterday. The whole Scorpio thing that was supposed to be covered on there. And then there was another thing. What's it called after that? There was something about like a lot of these electronic sports e-players, like a lot of Smash Bros, Wii U, and Street Fighter and Pokken tournament people that do all these things for competitive style of fighting and all that. It's actually going to try to be an official, legitimate sport. And they got all the way till June 1st of next week, Wednesday, for the government and politics, all those bullshit but government corruption assholes to decide if it's going to be a legit sport or not. And I'm not going to get into politics. It usually gets me extremely super negative and heated when I go on real crazy ass super rants. Has nothing to do with video game at all. But this one does. So Mighty Number 9 trailer mascot. Let me see how long I was rambling on there for, so that way I can see. Oh wow, okay. See how long it was going about for. So almost 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So anyways, yeah, Mighty Number 9 trailer masterclass. And this was from, I think, one of the official companies that actually made this thing called Deep Silver. I've never heard of them ever in my life. I actually talked about a little bit in Mighty Number 9. I think it was like November, December at that time, a couple months ago, late last year. The thing is, since I wasn't really big into Mega Man as a 90s kid, I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely loved the shit out of the animation series. The original early mid-90s version of Mega Man when I was growing up as a 90s kid. along with the Mega Man NT Warrior. I was a huge ass fanboy of that anime series version of Mega Man. Not gonna lie, I loved that style of adaptation for Mega Man. As far as video games go, it was good, but it wasn't the best. I'm sorry, I just wasn't a huge hardcore fanboy when it came to the Mega Man video game series compared to the animation and then the anime series later on that slowly after came after that. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, a couple years later, that's when that came to shine into the light of the media and everything. It was really, really fucking good, by the way. I read a few of the comics back then, but now I wasn't really big into it. So one of my older cousins were kind of trying to get me into it because he was a real big Sega fan at that time. And I was a big Nintendo fan as a 90s kid. So we kind of have a little rivalry going on. But it was a friendly competition. But it is what it is and was what it was. It wasn't my female cousin I had the N64. It was one of my male cousins who was really, really cool as fuck. He was older than me, but I wanted to be just like him when I grew up. And thank God I didn't because certain things happen. I'm not going to say what it was, but kind of like my own personal real life thing. But other than that, yeah, let's get into this thing. It's only a minute and a half long. It's like 1 minute, 25 seconds. It's super short. And it has, right now, holy shit, like 260,000 dislikes on this thing. It only has about less than 4,000 likes. So that's telling you something if a lot of people really like it, or a lot of people really hate it, or if they really love it, or if they dislike the crap out of it. Something wrong with this video. Or this advertisement, how they were trying to do this commercialization with this Mighty Number 9 that was delayed since like 2012. Literally, the second year I had this channel. It's insane to see that this project was going on for that long. Anyways, links to the description box down below. Invitation outside if you want to see it with me or on your own time. 3, 2, 1, let's get in. Hopefully I have to do a 2-part in this episode. I apologize if I do it in advance. And let's do this shit. Alright, hey, so far it's not too bad.
Let me ask you a question. Do you like awesome...
Hold on. Let me put it at 720p so that way it's a little bit more clear. Alright, so I hear this announcer guy. I heard a lot of people, and this is before I started reacting to this video, I saw a lot of the comment section that they had a really super shitty ass like sound director commentator guy that makes Morgan Freeman look good. And even though he's good at almost everything, but let's keep continuing.
Things that are awesome. Then you gotta play this game, dude. It's friggin' cool and crazy addictive, like popping bubble wrap addictive. Check this out. See, that's your dash move. There's a short dash.
So the gameplay's not that bad. It's okay.
Spiral, slide. There's probably a dash that makes you breakfast. I don't know.
Great idea. Wait, what?
The point is, you're dashing around like a friggin' man, and
That's okay.
Oh, and look at this. There's all these combo moves you can do. Then you can do combos on combos to rack up your score. And I know you like that combo on combo action.
Oh, okay. Now I see we're starting to get a little shitty with the commentary. That's disgusting. It sounds like some shitty modern day Cartoon Network crap. That's why I got so many dislikes.
And make the bad guys cry like
might have
an
been some
anime
other
fan on prom night.
Anime fan.
So what do you think? You ready to play?
Fuck.
I'm ready. No one's talking to you, Vernon. Mighty number 9.
June 21st. Oh, I thought it was the 7th that came out, the 21st. Oh, let me rewind that one part, like, really quick. He said something about anime
Absorb power-ups. Stuff that'll make you faster and stronger and make the bad guys cry like an anime fan on prom night.
Oh, that's what it was.
You ready to play?
Let me rewind that one more time.
So what do you think? You ready to play? I'm ready. No one's talking to you. And stronger and make the bad guys cry like an anime fan on prom night.
Oh, there we go.
So what do you
I think that's what triggered this whole
play?
thing that a lot of people hated the shit out of this thing.
No one's talking to you,
Or
Vernon.
this commercial series for this Mighty Number 9.
Mighty number 9.
Oh, okay. And a lot of people, I guess, unless you guys are like in the millennials generation, I know you guys absolutely adore the shit out of Minecraft. I did for a little while until like I was done with college. I didn't really give a fuck about it anymore. But back then, I kind of did just for a little bit. The first 2 years it was out. After that, I just dropped out of that fan base and I was done with it. But other than that, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I could see why there was a lot of bullshit controversy, and there's millions of other videos that have been coming out for almost 4 days already since this video was released, and a lot of people, especially like anime otaku fans, like even though I'm not a big giant like anime fan, I was just slowly started getting into it again, slowly progressing into it. Like I was saying earlier in this video before I started the reaction, that's gonna step on a lot of fucking people's toes. I'm not gonna lie. Even of course, the really cool ass dude himself, Alpha Omega Sins. Shout out to that dude. He makes some really good ass content. Even though I'm not subscribed to him, but I know a little bit about the guy. I mean, he says whatever the goddamn fuck he says in his mind. He cusses a lot more of a shitstorm than I fucking do. But other than that, and of course he's a crazy ass heavy metal dude or whatever. It is what it is. I'm not trying to discriminate on music, like contemporary genres or whatever, but it is what it is. But as far as that shit goes, holy hell, man. Goddamn. I can see why a lot of people are seeing extremely cheesy, really arrogant, really disgusting. Wow. I even heard there was a lot of beefs over Twitter over this fucking shit. There's Twitter beefs, which I still find really funny and hilarious. I can't take that shit seriously at all, but maybe for my younger viewers out there, maybe you guys will take it a little bit more seriously. Because trust me, I remember I was there when Twitter first started literally like blowing up out of the scene. It was like my junior, senior year of high school at that time, and that time was a very small little entity of the internet. Fast forward about maybe 2010, 2011, around that time, when I was like still like my middle years of community college at that time, that's where it started exploding a shit ton of popularity and fame after that. Because before that, it was almost like literally nothing. Maybe it was like 100,000, maybe 200,000 people in there, and after that, it just blew up like wildfire. And then that's pretty much where Twitter is today in 2016 of this year, at the time I'm doing this video. Who knows? It might end up being extremely shitty like Facebook. Hopefully it doesn't take the same route that Facebook did. Even though I do still post videos on there, so just to let any of my subscribers know that I'm doing videos. But yeah, not as much as I used to be. But other than that, let me just talk about the overall thoughts, views, and opinions on it. I didn't really like the announcer guy's voice. He sounded like one of those shitty ass, disgusting as fuck. One of those disgusting ass commentators that you would hear like, I don't know, because trust me, I used to babysit my like my little like nieces and nephews a couple times, which was like less than 5 years ago, and they will have these disgusting ass, really huge, shitty, cheesy ass announcer guys that are probably like the CPU computer generated like not animatronics, but voice entities or whatever. Not like Hatsune Miku, but like they're pretty much recordings that they play. It's a loophole. They keep playing and playing and playing the exact same thing over and over and over again. Not to say my 90s kids days, they did that a couple times too, but of course I was too young to remember that shit. I just enjoyed it for what it was, the nostalgic factor. But as far as that goes, I can see why there was a huge ass issue and a giant ass controversy over this fucking thing. Now I see the light. Okay, I got you now. I got you. And a lot of the comments on there, I actually read a couple of them. Are really, really fucking nasty and really, really damn disturbing. But it is what it is. Shows you the cesspool of a fucked up virtual reality world that we live in. And to this internet, the age of the internet we live in today. Not to get too far off track, but it's a cesspool of bullshit most of the time. There is a few times where it's a little bit positive every now and then, but sadly sometimes the negative outweighs the positive on certain occasions. Not all the time, but sometimes. But it is what it is. And as far as this Mighty Number 9 trailer goes, the gameplay for it looks pretty damn good. I'm not going to lie. It was really, really cool. I mean, it looks like a very huge spiritual successor to like the original like Mega Man games 1 through 9 that I actually used to play a couple times. Not a lot. Sometimes I'll play it at my cousin's house. And when I had the PS1, I probably like bought like 2 of them after Mega Man 3. I was done with it. I didn't get extremely hooked to it, but it was a good game. I'm not saying it was bad. It was almost a great game in the first one. After the first 2, actually no, after the first 3 were really great games. After that, kind of flopped on its ass, in my own personal opinion. Hopefully Mega Man fanboys and fangirls out there aren't going to dog me for that or fucking like come at my throat for that shit, but still, it is what it is. That's just my base, my own personal viewpoint, standpoint on that game. One of the Capcom's greatest games ever made besides Street Fighter, and then the other one too with Resident Evil and all that other shit. Mega Man, I'll probably say it's the third biggest game that Capcom probably made next to Resident Evil, and then actually no, Street Fighter, then Resident Evil. Other than that, let's see. That's pretty much all I had to say. I'm probably rambling off my ass right now. Oh, the last things I really want to point out is that yeah, that whole thing with him trying to take shot over anime fans like that was kind of a little bit of uncalled for, but you know, it's the internet. I feel like they were trying to be a little bit too edgy, and they were trying to like hit their marketing campaigns on a lot of little stupid ass fucking retarded millennials. Not all of you. There are some of you that are extremely smart and intellectual individuals, such as myself. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but and then there's some of you that actually, you know, think for yourself and you don't follow the crowd like I used to do when I was Generation Z and all that shit, you know? I didn't follow every single little thing that some of my stupid ass friends did back in the days when, you know, this whole thing with MySpace and at that time back in the day, like how they had MySpace and Newgrounds and the old school DeviantArt before the newer one came out. I didn't do the same fucking bullshit that they did. I didn't follow the crowd. I went my own thing. I was kind of like a rebel in the same sense of the word, you know? So, I mean, there's probably a few you millennials out there that are extremely have a lot of intellectual, like, meanings and understandings, like how I did back in the day. Other than that, let's see. That's pretty much all I had to say. And, yeah, I heard it, besides all the Twitter beasts and everything, because I saw on Player Essence's channel and a couple other people's channels that talk about video gaming and even a game explain that, they said that there was a lot of bullshit issues and controversies over this, unfortunate, really shitty-ass, commercial. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. The announcer guy sounded like shit. It's like I said before, I'll say it again. When I used to babysit my nephews like 5 years ago, not too long ago. Yeah, it was a very big ass, huge ass fucking dilemma problems with like Cartoon Networks and Nickelodeon stuff, where they do a lot of live action stuff. They barely even show cartoons over there anymore. It's pretty much like a second Disney nowadays with Nickelodeon, aka Nick. And then there's the thing with the really shitty commentary guys. That's why I really don't give a shit about cartoons like how they did with Steven Universe and a couple other ones out there like Adventure Time and all that crap. Because it just wasn't my demographic now anymore afterwards, you know? It was what it was. Good times were good, you know. I'm not living in the past anymore and none of that shit. I used to do that like 4 years ago. And I stopped and just moved on to the future, you know? See what else this world is going to bring us. And of course with the video game industry the way it is now. And that's pretty much it. I ramble on for way too long, and I said everything I had to say, and I'm done here. Links in the description box down below, annotation on the side. If any people want to see it in your own time, and I'm done. Peace out once again, bros, women, bronies, pegasisters, takas, kikimotos. I will see you when I see you. You guys. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever you are at around the world. Don't drink, smoke at the same time. Don't take them reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it collective out there. And until then, that's it, guys. Peace out, ladies, goodbye. Stay tuned, more videos coming soon. Brand new videos on the channels every single day. Stay in the grind, stay safe, stay healthy, be easy, be you, do it yourself. Peace out, I'm like sauerkraut. I'm gone and getting the out of here. Stay tuned for more future content on the channel, stay tuned for more updates. See you guys next time. Deuces. Peace out, I'm like sauerkraut. Stay safe, everyone. Stay tuned for more future vlogs and more future updates on Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, PC, gaming news, and of course, anime manga news, as well as reaction review segments. Now we'll talk to you guys next time. Deuces, peace out. I'm gone, and I will talk to you guys next time. See you later, ladies, goodbye. And I'm not going to tell the guy to fuck off or anything like that. Like, fuck you, Mr. Commentator or whatever. But they should have got somebody a little bit more, like, professional instead of all edgy and millennial, like these fucking dumbasses like to do nowadays in the goddamn fucking internet. Like, using these cool little lingo, middle school or high school or slang words like AF or epicness or any of that shit. Even though epic, sometimes I'll use it a couple times, but not in every single video. See you guys next time. Peace out, lates, and I will talk to you guys soon. See you later, and I'm gone.